Welcome to Field of Fork. I'm Abby J, and as you can see, we're at the farm here at Black Hawk Fly Fishing, and it's almost harvest time. But let me tell you, you have to have the corn at a certain maturity, and right now it's almost there, but this silk has to turn dark brown. On June the 6th, it started tasseling. And when it starts to tassel, you'll know you'll have about 20 days for it to fill out. And so let's see what it looks like. Oh, it's coming. You see, the kernels are coming out, and we have, I would say, another week or so. It's going to be around the 4th of July, but I'm going to go over to my house, and we're going to put some on the grill. I'm going to show you how to grill it and what it's supposed to look like. So we'll be right back. Welcome back to Field of Fork. I just got back from the farm. You know, my corn is not in, but Ingles makes your life so easy, and it's summertime and they do make the living easy, and I got some corn from Ingles. And let me show you. I was showing you how it tassels from this one, and it's really light, it's white, but when it's ripe, you want to see the dark brown, almost black silks. And what you do to get this prepared, you want to take the shucks off, like so. Just break it like that. And we're going to use a brush. You want to just clean up your corn. We've got the Ingles right now. They are carrying some really nice looking white corn and yellow corn from local farmers. So what I've done here is I've cleaned it, and you want to take a knife and just cut the bottom off like that, and it's going to look just like this. And we're going to grill some corn. I'm going to have about 2 acres towards the end of June, first part of July. We will let you know when it is ready, but we're going to do an easy recipe. This is so good and delicious. We're just going to spray it with olive oil, each one of these. Get the other side. Make sure you get all of it. It's going to go on the grill for about 10 minutes, and you can serve it with butter. We're going to finish up putting the olive oil on this corn, and we're going to take it over to the grill and grill it for about 10 minutes, and we'll be right back. Welcome back to Field of Fork, and as you can see, this party is underway, and I've just pulled off the corn. You just grill it 10 minutes and you have it. And I've been to Ingles, as you can see. The ribs, I got those from our meat department, and they are fabulous. And the beans and the baked beans and the potato salad come from the deli. So if you just want to push the easy button and put these in some really nice dishes, you have it. And we're going to put this right over here on the table. We're going to talk to Melissa Levels and Cheryl Webster shortly about Casino Night and the new summer edition of the Ingles Table magazine. We'll be right back.
It's time to discover the convenience and time savings of contact-free pickup with Ingles Curbside. Just visit shop.ingles-markets.com or download the app. And your Ingles personal shopper gets to work with specialized training on how to select the freshest items for a pre-scheduled pickup. They'll even text you with updates. You pull up to a designated space and your personal shopper delivers your items right to your vehicle. Fresh, fast, and affordable. It's all in the bag. Ingles. Low prices. Love the savings.
Welcome back to Field of Fork, and it brings me so much pleasure to have 2 of my favorite people here. Melissa Levels, Director of Marketing and Advertising from Ingles Markets. Welcome. And Cheryl Webster, our new Rotary President of the Rotary Club in Clayton, Georgia. Welcome.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
So it's been busy. We've been busy in so many capacities, the farm, Rotary, Ingles Table.
I know.
Let's talk about the new Ingles Table.
Well, you know what? It'll be in your stores all throughout the rest of the summer. Absolutely go by and pick up a copy. It's free. And it is just loaded with wonderful ideas for summer meals, side salads, wonderful treats for dessert, things to do with your kids, fun drinks to
Staying
have
out
on
of the
patio.
kitchen is what I did.
And staying out of the kitchen, absolutely wonderful. And you have all these wonderful opportunities to learn how to do something and very unintimidating. But the great thing about the magazine is there's always a cook-along video to go with it. So you go
Mm-hmm.
onto the Ingalls website, ingalls-markets.com, click on that Ingalls table icon, and you can pull up all the videos for the magazine. And not only that, you can go back to all the issues previously. So if
Right.
you saw something you really liked and you didn't get the magazine at the store, go ahead and find it online, and the video will go right
Well,
along
yeah,
with it.
and you know, home chefs, this is a great tool for home chefs because it will guide them through
Right.
the different steps. And the Ingalls Table chefs did help us at casino night, and the desserts were off the chart.
They were phenomenal.
What fun that was to be there too.
Oh, we
Oh.
had a great time with them. Everyone loved all the desserts.
What a great idea, casino
Oh,
night.
right.
It was just such a great party.
Yeah.
Oh, Mission Possible, and we
Yes.
made the mission possible.
We
Why
did.
don't you
We did.
tell the audience about how successful we were? I don't want to keep on
did.
patting myself on the back, but
Yeah.
we didn't realize that this was going to be as big, and it was our first time. It was my first time to chair any event like this. Thank God it was winter time. I was working on it.
It wasn't your first time in the rodeo at all. Okay, I mean, I gotta tell you, you do
Another thing,
everything
too.
beautifully. Put your
Yeah.
hands, Abby's hands on it. It's going to be successful. And then
Thank
pair
you.
the two of you
That's right.
together. It's going to be amazing.
That's right. That's right. Yes, which is exactly why I wanted Abby to be my co-chair. We would have never been as successful without Abby or with the Ingalls dessert bar. It was phenomenal. People are still talking about the dessert bar.
Oh, that's awesome.
We had no idea it was going to be that successful. You're absolutely
Right.
right. We're still getting checks in. In fact, I just picked up a one again this morning. But we raised over $400,000.
Can you believe
for-
that?
Unbelievable.
Right.
That
Yes.
is.
Congratulations.
Thank
That is
you.
incredible because, you know, Rotary does so many wonderful things for the
Yes.
community, for children, for services
Women.
around.
We've
and
got a women crisis center
that's
coming.
awesome.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. The main fundraiser was for the women's addiction recovery center.
Oh my
So we are
goodness, that
so
is just, that
excited
gives
about
me
getting
goosebumps. That
started.
is fabulous.
Yes.
Mission possible in so many
was.
ways.
And
isn't
I
it?
love the
Yes,
James
yes.
Bond. That was we love James Bond, and I loved every minute of it.
Yeah,
Suspense, you know.
Well, our team
Are
had
we?
a lot of fun. They got to just delve right into and
Yeah.
be part of it,
Yeah.
part of the costuming and everything else. So we thank you for inviting us.
Oh, well, of course. Thank you for being in it and being a part of it and helping us be successful.
Oh, that's terrific.
Yes.
Well, I know
thank you.
we're going to really enjoy having you as our new president. It's going to be awesome this new year, and there'll be opportunities to do more events.
Oh, yeah.
I just hope it's not
Oh,
that elaborate.
No, it's not.
that just
We
really,
are not doing another one that elaborate.
Yeah.
That's for the next incoming president. Thank you.
I think they get to the incoming president really gets to get their feet wet a little bit, don't
That's
they?
right. That's right. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good.
They get to dip their toes in fundraising and get prepared for the next year. It's a good way to start off.
And nothing better. You know, when I was in high school, I was a Rojan. I don't know if you know what those are, but they're the high school version of the Rotary Club.
Yes.
For girls, right? Okay. And
Yeah.
so I loved being a part of it. We would do lots of service projects. We helped women's crisis centers. We helped do raise money for children's hospitals and services. We raised money for food and insecurity facilities. We just did everything, and it really started me off on my flight to service.
Yes.
You know, and
Wow.
I recommend that a lot of people don't realize that such a wonderful organization like the Rotary Club
Yep.
has a way for young people to get involved when they're still at that age where they can start to develop those.
And that's
Yes.
important.
Part-
That's
the sense
very
of giving.
important. You
And-
know, and
and-
Eagles, they do so many things back that give back. Every time I get online, there's somebody doing something, you know, all over the Carolinas.
Well, that's our mission
and
statement.
Georgia.
It's our mission
Yeah.
statement. I
Yeah.
mean, we really believe we're so blessed. We're a huge company. We have 27,000 employees.
Mm-hmm.
We're $6 billion, traded on the NASDAQ. But no one would know that because we have these little neighborhood stores. Well, I shouldn't say little, they're big, but they're beautiful,
Yeah.
but they're a heart of their own community. And
Right.
so we don't do a lot of big national things. We do things that really help that
Matter.
particular, they matter
They
to the
matter.
people that are shopping at our stores. And,
Yeah.
you know, and I really believe that our whole culture of giving, when I got to come in at my beginning with something like Rotary and Rojans was part of that.
Yeah.
Well, I know that Ingalls is sound. They make the living fun. The summer, yeah,
I love that.
summertime is easy, and Ingalls makes it fun.
Summertime
and
where the living is easy.
easy. Exactly. Just push the easy
Yeah.
button like we have here.
This is awesome.
Yeah, we've got 2 more celebrity chefs that's going to put the final finish on this table, and I can't wait to introduce the Southern Table Girls to you. We'll be right back to finish this off, and thank you,
Thank
Melissa,
you. And thank you for all
Cheryl.
you're doing. And
thank you.
congratulations
Oh, thank
on
you.
your new position.
Thank you.
It's going to be great.
And thank you to Ingalls. Yes.
All right,
Thank you
we'll
so
be
much.
right back.
Did you know Ingalls only sells USDA choice and prime cuts of meat? Maybe it's time to reward yourself. Our butchers cut all our meat fresh in the store every day. Grass-fed, organic, you name it. Not only that, we'll even cut it to order just the way you like it. And we grind meat fresh in the store multiple times a day. It's all in the bag. That's the best meat in town for the best folks in town. Ingalls. Low prices. Love the savings.
We're back to Field of Fork, and I am so excited. This is the last finishing touches, and I have my girls, Kelly Smith and Erin Barnett.
We love coming here.
From the Ingalls table, celebrity chefs representing Ingalls.
Yes.
And what are you doing for us today?
Well, nothing says summer like a beautiful salad, and this is one of our favorite
Yes.
recipes.
Okay,
Red, white-
blueberries, and blueberries are in
Yes,
season.
red,
Yeah.
white, and blue berry basil salad. The blueberries in season. Of course, we love the strawberries. Adding fruit to a salad to me just like livens it up a little bit.
It
Gives
does.
the summer taste.
And you know, everybody wants to eat what's in season.
Right.
You know, and blueberries, strawberries, you can't go wrong.
No, and it just
Yeah.
adds that red, white, and blue to your table for the 4th of July that just says, we're patriotic and we're here to party today.
Well,
here
you
for
make
it.
it
Yes.
fun. I
Good.
knew you guys would make it fun, so let's get busy here.
Let's do
One
it.
of my
Yeah.
favorite hacks with a salad when you're serving a group is on a flat platter rather than a bowl. I feel like everybody can see the beautiful ingredients. It's beautiful on your
Right.
table, and it's easier to just grab and go. So we are going to start building the salad.
Right. Go
We
ahead.
used some
All
mixed
right.
greens on the bottom, followed by a little baby arugula. And if you're not familiar with arugula, just adds that peppery flavor to
Right.
any
It's
salad.
my favorite.
It's my favorite too.
Yeah.
So good. So that's the base for our salad, and then we just build all the fun ingredients from there.
Well, I mean, it looks fresh and green and wonderful. What's first?
Okay.
Okay, let's get the onions out of the way. You don't have to add the onions if you're
I'll
kind of
do the
opposed to it. but
honors.
You
I'll
do
do
it.
I
this. I'll
love,
help
and
you
just about
here.
half of those is fine. But I just think it just adds that crunch and that kind of
You've got the flavor here with
Yeah.
onions, though. You
A
can't go wrong with
different
onions.
taste along with that sweet fruit taste. So I love to start with
How
the
about that?
onions.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
Did I do
you
good?
nailed it.
Perfect.
Did I do
Nailed
good?
it.
Okay.
And hey, you either love onions or you hate them. We both love them. We're in
Yes,
the love category.
We're in the
Good,
onion
good.
family.
Extra
yes.
onions.
Okay, let's go for those in-season blueberries.
We have to. Ingalls Markets has you covered there with all the fresh fruit of the season, and these blueberries are no different. So good. So we're going to layer them on heavy because they add that beautiful blue hint all over the salad. And let's face it, biting into that yummy goodness, it
Oh
just
my
makes your
gosh.
heart
And you
happy.
know, summertime, you guys have some really good recipes in the magazine. Talk about your recipes. What will they find in the summer edition?
Oh my goodness, my favorite was the lemony spinach artichoke dip that we made.
So good.
Oh my gosh.
So the traditional dip, as you know, is always served warm. This one
Right.
is served chilled, and it just adds a
Oh, I
spark
can't wait
of
to try
flavor
that.
that you're gonna love.
It's one of those that you want to keep, like you crave and you want to
Yes.
keep making. I think all of our families have tried it at this point.
Exactly. I
That's
think
great.
we've each made it 3 times since we did
Oh,
it for
well,
the
I
magazine. So
must
We should have brought her
make it.
some today.
Yeah.
I know it's on point. Next
Yeah.
up, these beautiful
Strawberries. And I've just quartered those. And you don't need a ton, about a cup. You know, if you want to go heavier, you certainly can, depending on the size of your platter. But look how pretty the red
Yeah.
and the blue are together against that
like
bright
that
green.
red, white, and blue. You
got it.
Yes.
The white's next. Speaking of, we have a little goat cheese we're going to add to the top of the salad. And again, if you're not a goat cheese fan, you could substitute that with maybe a little mozzarella, even feta if you prefer, or blue cheese crumbles. They're all
There
yummy.
you go.
It adds just such
And
a
there's your white
beautiful
for your red, white, and blue.
There it is.
So pretty.
I'm going to be hungry after this.
I-
by the way.
That's why I brought the
Yeah,
large
the summer
platter.
party. The summer party's almost finished here.
I
What's
know, we're almost
next?
ready.
And then I love adding just the crumbled walnuts. You can grab the Laura Lynn brand, just a small bag,
Mm-hmm.
inexpensive. Add that little crunch.
Yum.
You could substitute it for whatever nut, you know. If If you have a nut allergy, you can certainly leave those out.
Okay.
Less is always more, but this is just beautiful.
And we think more is more, Abby.
Oh, is
One
it
more.
the basil?
The basil.
You get to
Yes,
chop
you get the
it.
topper. Yes.
You just need a little
We left that
bit
for
of
you to add.
basil.
And that combo with the strawberries is heaven. It's so
A
delightful.
pop of flavor in every bite.
Absolutely.
Now
on the
you can
side
serve
even.
this with your favorite vinaigrette or poppy seed dressing. I made a homemade dressing vinaigrette with just some olive oil, Dijon mustard, as well as some honey, fresh lemon juice, salt and pepper. Super light
Sounds
and simple.
delicious.
So it doesn't
Oh.
overpower these flavors, it just
Right.
complements it.
It's
Mm-hmm.
delightful. And by the way, she mixed this up in a little mason jar. What's more southern than that?
Right.
But then we can pour it straight from here, but it just is the final
But if you're at a
touch.
cookout,
Yeah.
you could leave it in that mason jar with the lid on and not have to worry about bugs or any spills. Easy peasy.
Keeps all the insects
Yes.
out.
Okay, are we going to dress it?
Sure, let's do it.
Let's do it.
She's adding it on top.
I'm always the one who spills, so
I don't even know where to start first
I
on this
just
table. It all
you
looks
know,
so great.
Yes.
there
We've
we
got
go.
ribs, we've got the corn,
Oh my,
we've got
it
the
looks
salad.
fabulous, Abby. You have thrown
I
quite the
think
party.
that you have finished this with a beautiful, you call this your
Berry basil salad.
Okay,
Yes.
all right. And for more recipes, go to Ingles, grab the summer edition. We all have great recipes
it.
to keep you out of the kitchen and entertain your guests with all these wonderful dishes. Ingles makes the living easy.
They do.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And
We
they
always-
bring all of us together, which
Right.
we love being here. Thank you.
What's
You're
better?
welcome.
What's
Thank
better than
you.
dinner and lunch with friends?
Happy summer.
Happy
Yes,
summer.
happy Fourth.
Okay, we're off on our road trip and we'll be right back. Happy July 4th! Welcome back. Our road trip takes us down to downtown Cornelia, Georgia. We are at Community Brew and Tap with my friends Jason and John Vulo. They are brothers, and it's been a while, Jason.
It has. It's been about 3 years since we first opened, and we've been growing by leaps and bounds. One of the most awesome things we're doing right now, since the first part of the year, we've been introducing this beautiful seafood program. We got a little selection out in front of y'all right now. We get in about 5-6 different varietals of East Coast oysters. They're very nice. They range from sweet to briny, everything in between. On our seafood tower here, we have a few different varieties of oysters, some of our Scottish salmon tartare, and then this is one of our most popular features as of right now. This is a hamachi crudo. We've been working with Chef John, and this is one of the some test dishes that we're making for the Farmacia menu. We're so excited about that restaurant opening.
I know, and this looks so good, refreshing, summertime.
Exactly.
And you've got champagne that really pairs well with it. But you know, you are a Georgia-grown chef. Look at this.
Yep. So I'm so happy and honored to be recognized as one of the representatives for Georgia Grown this year. We've done multiple events, from doing the Blue Ridge Trout Festival. I'm currently working on a dinner menu for the Botanical Gardens that will be featuring Georgia's dairy farmers. So very happy.
Oh,
with
that's
that.
so exciting.
Oh, yes.
You are really on the move, and it's a great, really way to eat, because you're doing everything the right way. And what is the right way?
Well, you know, the right way is you try to get as much wonderful local products, and Georgia's known for having some of the best produce. The beef, we use Chattel Farms. I just got some in that we'll be working with today. And, you know, honestly, the seafood in Georgia's coming up. Sepulveda Island clams are better than any I've
I
ever had.
know Charlie Phillips. We did an interview with Charlie in
Wonderful.
my magazine, Southern Farming Garden, and he is the best and the only farmer in Georgia for clams, and they ship these clams all over. and I'm
All
so
over. You know.
I
So
know.
you know.
I know.
Yes.
I do know.
Excellent. Yeah. And so again, you know, getting in as fresh as possible, and we're playing with the summer theme, so light and beautiful,
Fresh.
light, beautiful flavors. It's a celebration, and that's also why I personally love anything sparkling or bubbly.
Well,
paired with it.
speaking of celebrations,
Yeah.
there's something major we're celebrating, and John here is going to be part of it. Tell us, John, what is that?
We're going to be opening Farmacia down the street, and it'll be our new Italian concept for the restaurant group. And super excited. Going to have wood-fired ovens and a really nice pasta program. And it's just going to be something amazing for the area.
I think that calls for champagne. What do you think? What do you think?
I think it's always a great time for champagne.
And to celebrate you, your success as an entrepreneur, I couldn't be more proud of you, Jason. And I know this is Jason's brother, John. So I know if he's any
family affair at this point, yes, yeah.
Absolutely. And you know, I couldn't pick anybody. If he's half as good as you, he's brilliant.
Well, I can tell you from firsthand experience, he's worked in Michelin star restaurants all over the country. Most recently, he's coming to us from Lila, one of the best Italian restaurants, fine dining Italian restaurants in the state. They're Michelin recognized, and we're super lucky and fortunate to have someone of his caliber coming on board. I know that with his leadership, the food program is going to be unlike anything anyone's seen.
And with that much knowledge and expertise, I can't wait. So let's have some champagne. Is it ready? Are we ready? Are we ready?
We're ready.
Okay, we're going to meet Caitlin. Hey, Caitlin.
Hello.
You're the bartender here, right?
Sometimes, absolutely. I do a little bit of it all around
What
here.
kind of champagne is this?
Today we are doing a little Laurent Perrier. It is our champagne split. This has been pairing really, really fabulously with all of our fresh seafood, particularly our oysters on the half shell. But it's good for any time. Any time calls for bubbles.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Great setting for afternoons. In the afternoon, you can eat at the bar. You can have just an appetizer, drinks, whatever. I love sitting here and just having a meal.
Oh, yeah. And we've got our outside patio area where we have our awnings come out. It is the perfect afternoon, early evening type of a place. Come enjoy yourself out there. This pairs so perfectly with the outdoors.
Cheers. Here's to the new restaurant and all your endeavors. And I know you guys are going to do great. And we want to thank everybody for joining us here today on Field of Four. We'll thank the Southern Table for coming down, Aaron Barnett, Kelly Smith, Melissa Levels, and Cheryl Webster. And happy summer, and get out and come see Jason and John at their new restaurant. It's going to be fabulous, and we may take a peek at it next month. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.